Hi there, welcome to Megan Makes Cupcakes. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make some really sweet mini American flag pies. Stay tuned as I show you how to make them step by step. Okay, so to make these mini pies, you're going to need some pie dough, and you can follow the link below if you'd like to learn how to make your own, or you can also use store-bought if you prefer doing that. Okay, so I have some store-bought pie filling. I have blueberry and cherry, or you could make your own. I have some white and red sprinkles. I have some egg white with a pastry brush. I'm using here my little pie maker, but you could also use a cupcake pan and that would also work just as well. I have a small star cookie cutter, and I also have some cupcake tins for later if you would like. Those are optional as well. Okay, so I have the pie dough rolled out here, and I'm using this large round cutter that comes with a My Little Pie Maker kit, but you could also just use a round bowl, or you could also use a large cutter if you have one. And I'm just cutting the circles here for the bottom part of our pies. And then we're going to take those and we're just going to set them on top of the My Little Pie Makers. We can insert this little silicone disc on the bottom. Okay, so now you just want to position those discs into the pan, and a good way to do that without stretching the dough is to make some pleats on the side. And then I'm pushing in the edges of the pie dough. And I'm also going to take a fork here and just create a little bit of a rustic edge. Okay, so we have our pie filling out, and we're going to put down some of that cherry pie filling to be the red part of our flag. And then just kind of move aside the top left corner so that it has space to dollop in the dark blue blueberries for the top left corner of our flag. And then you're just going to do the same thing for the remainder of the pies. So now we're just going to take some of that leftover pie dough from earlier, and we're just going to give that a good roll out and make it nice and even. And then we're going to take, you can either use a pizza cutter, or I'm actually using a fabric cutter here, and I'm just going to cut out some strips for the stripe part of our flags. And then this is the part where the sprinkles come into play, and we can have a little bit of fun. And so what you're going to do is you're going to just take some of that egg wash that we had from earlier, and you're going to spread it on top of the pie crust. And then just take the color of your choice, either red, white, or blue, and here I'm using some white, and we're just going to press that down. And then also red or blue will also give a lot more contrast than the white will, but the white does bring a nice sparkle. And then you're just going to take your little star cutter and you're going to cut away, and there you have some beautiful little sparkled stars for the top of your pies. And not only do these look nice, but they also add a really nice crunch and sweetness to the pie crust. So now I'm just going to add some more egg wash to our stripes, and we're going to add some of those white sprinkles to the top of our stripes for the white section. Now we're going to take some more of that pie wash, and we're just going to brush it along the edges of the open pies here. And then you're just going to start to layer on your stripes, and you can just take the edge of your cutter to cut off any overlay, or you can also use your finger as well. Okay, so now that we're done making these lovely pies, we're going to put them in the oven at 375 degrees for around 20 to 25 minutes depending on your oven. Alright, so we ended up baking our pies for around 25 minutes at 375. They've cooled for an hour and they're ready to come out. So just pull down the side of your pan to gently release the pie, or if you're using one of these special pans, you can just pop it up from the bottom of the pan and release it. It makes it really easy. And there you have a beautiful American flag pie. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you again next time.